Welcome to Francis Cupiss Limited, incorporating Cupiss Letterpress. The company was formed in 1830 by veterinary surgeon Francis Cupiss, and we moved to his premises in 1874. Francis Cupiss purchased printing equipment to print labels for his own remedies for horse and animal care. Although we carry out modern printing, we make use of much of the equipment purchased by Francis Cupiss, along with the younger additions such as the Heidelberg patterns you see here, which date from the 1950s. The guillotine is hand operated and is an 1800s model manufactured by Grieves of Edinburgh. Behind the printed stone is an original framed print advertising Cupiss Constitution Bulls. If you look up to the left behind the eagle on the press, you will see the wooden type Cupiss used to print the poster. This is a Colombian eagle press from the mid-1800s. The eagle decoration is a counterbalanced weight to adjust the print pressures, and the elaborate scroll work includes the image for the god Hermes, Cupiss. You will see the press in action later. Our walk continues passing the modern print presses, entering the poster room where much of our wooden and metal type is stored. The hand press here is a German press similar to the current Adana presses, which is ideal for small tricky jobs. On the Farley proofing press are letters being used for our 2021 calendar. This is a shadow font that has a matching engraved shadow for each main character. There are many cases of wooden fonts here, along with the smaller metal fonts such as the Times Roman 10 points. All typecases have the characters arranged in the same position. Once the posters are composed, they are locked up in metal frames ready for printing. You will see the Enjoy posters with the type used at its foot, along with other framed posters. Composing type is a traditional skill that requires the compositor to be able to read upside down. A composing stick is used, and the letters placed in the stick and the space to suit the job. Each line must be typed so that it can be carried to and locked into the form to go into the press. A compositor has to have good eyesight when composing 6-point type in the same manner. Are you able to read what this line says? The composed line is then added to the job and locked up with expanding wedges called quoins, spelt with a Q. The job is planed using a hide hammer and wooden plane to make sure no characters stand proud. If the compositor has done his job correctly, the locked up form can be lifted and carried to the press. Can you guess what the poster says? Richard is running up the 3 colours of ink to be used on the poster. As the prints are hand inked and hand printed, a number of colours can be used. Each poster will be a unique one-off, as the press operator will not be able to replicate the exact circumstances of ink and print pressure for each print. Close, but not 100%. We use this method of printing to produce a number of posters for sale here on our Etsy shop. Omissions can be taken for special posters. Ink is applied to the type with the colours applied to the appropriate characters. As this section is labour intensive, it has been speeded up. Behind Richard you can see one of our Norfolk posters with a deliberately reversed K. Once all the characters have been inked, the board is placed in line with the predetermined lay markers onto the ink type. The impression blanket is lowered to hold the paper in place, and the press bed is wheeled under the impression bed. Pulling the handle activates the impression process, including the arm with the eagle, to squeeze the card onto the ink type. One pull to print and one for luck. A quick rub down of the smaller 12-point imprint text and the board is peeled away from the type. The finished print. If you're still confused, try saying it with a Norfolk accent. John is going to print the base letters for December with a graduation from silver to gold. The calendar has already had 4 colours of letterpress text printed. Silver and gold ink are applied to the inking rollers and run up. Silver to the right and gold to the left to merge together the wooden type for December is locked into the press. Through a combination of air suction and the mechanical gripping, the card will pass through the press from left to right and is squeezed against the ink type by the platen closing in the vertical position. The printed card is then dropped in the delivery tray. There are 2 more colours to go on this month to complete the card. In total, there are 28 colours used on the calendars, excluding gradients and month text changes. Once finished, December will join the other 11 months already printed. You can see the shadow effect of this particular wooden font. The calendars will be available for sale direct or from our Etsy shop. We thank you for watching this virtual tour. We hope you enjoyed it. Please visit our website or Etsy shop for more information or to see some of our unique letterpress items for sale.